Have you ever wondered what it's like to be pursued by God? If so, this is a story for you. So 3 days ago, me and my friends were talking about the stereotype of a guy getting a girl flowers and chocolate. And I said, you know what? I think my dad could do that. I'm going to pray for God to do that. I don't even like chocolate. And so the next day I get home and this is in a box. I didn't order it. It's not the cheap kind of candy because God's not a cheap God. This is the gourmet stuff. And then the next day I'm like, okay, God, but what if you don't come through on the flowers? And so I wait all day because I felt like the Lord said that was the day I was getting flowers, and nothing. I get home and my roommate decides to surprise me with these. Now I know that some people could say, well, what odd coincidences? No, we don't serve a God of coincidence. We serve a God of love. I fully believe that part of why God did this for me was to encourage someone else that's watching this. When God pursues you, he doesn't pursue you halfway. Haven gave me Jeremiah 29:11. You will seek me and you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. When we take steps of faith, God meets us in the halfway. His faith of a mustard seed moves his heart. When our gaze is like this with God, we begin to recognize that John 17 is true. Because Jesus says this, "The glory that you have given me, I have given them, so that they may be one as we are one. I in them and you in me, so that they may become perfectly one, so that the world may know that you sent me and loved them even as you loved me." God's love for you is not an empty promise. Start praying like you have the faith for him to love you and that you won't have to settle in his love. Because he sets the standard for how we get to be loved.